All right, welcome back to the channel. We have the Volantex 500mm F4u Corsair back out on the field. I'm gonna fly it on my RadioMaster Zorro Max. A couple things I've done to it. I've gone in here and I've trimmed out some of this foam that was in here, and I made like a little tag for my batteries. So this is actually a Spectrum 50C 450, and the reason for the tag is it's super tight. But when I put the battery in, I don't have to worry about it moving around. Like the stock battery just kept moving on me. But now this won't move. It won't, there's no way for it to fall out. But it's really hard to get back out. So with that little tag, you can just pull the battery right back out. So good little plane. Some other people have criticized this plane, but for some reason loved the 400mm, but just didn't like this. This plane is awesome. Flies really slow, super quiet. Everything on the RadioMaster is set up exactly like the stock controller, so we can do the loop, we can do the loop, the roll, fly it with no gyro, fly it in 100% like safe stability mode, and sort of kind of an AS3X mode. We can't really roll in that mode, but we're going to get it back out flying it. One of the, I think, best releases so far of 2025 is this little backyard flyer. So, Wicked RC, like and subscribe. Hey Meta, take a video. So I'm going to put it in AS3X mode, or the middle position on your stock transmitter. And now we've got a lot more control. We still have full stabilization, but now we can turn a lot tighter. We can't roll. Well, no, it's tried to do a loop. You see the wind is hitting those wings and making them flutter. So I'll try to do a loop in this mode, and you'll see that it just doesn't want to let you. It'll try it, and then it'll like kick you out really hard at the end. But I'm going to actually try to fly it with no stabilization with this bigger battery, giving me some more nose weight. Because with the stock battery, it just, with no stabilization, it just wanted to climb like crazy. So I'm going to come around again, and I'm going to throttle back to half. And now we have no stabilization. So you can see,
low rate.
There we go, we'll put it in low rates. Now we can roll it. And actually it's flying really well with this 450 battery. You can do some giant loops. But that flies actually really well like that. I'm going to put it back into the middle position because, like I've said in my other videos, I think that's where most people are going to fly this, and they'll use the stunt button. So I do have the stunt button set up, so I can show you. There's our roll. I'll do it again. Bring it back kind of high right now. So bring it back by. Do that roll. And you can see the stabilization takes over. Those wings start to flutter a little bit, but I do think this is one of the best little planes that's been released this year. There's still a lot more to come, I'm sure, from FMS and Horizon, but it's hard to beat this little plane for the price. I think mine was $135 with one battery. I had planned on using these 450s anyway. There's our roll. And the wind's kind of picking up and coming around. So when I'm back here, I'm behind some trees that are behind me. And then by the time I get to where I'm standing, there's no more trees. So the wind kind of is cutting through right there. So you can see the wind kind of push it a little bit there. But great plane. There's, like I said before, there's one guy that just like cut this plane up for some reason. Like he flew it in like an ungodly amount of wind, which you would never do with a plane this size. And then he just basically trashed it. And I don't understand why. I have my reasons. I think I know why, but full throttle to an unlimited vertical climb and just kind of roll out of it at the top. And we're super high up right now, so I have no throttle and I've got full nose down, and it just won't let me dive into the ground. So there we go. Gotta be one of my favorite planes to fly. Throw it in your car, get about 3 batteries, and have a blast. It's silent. I mean, I hear the birds chirping, I can hear the creek, the water running, and I can't even hear this plane. So I'm gonna make another pass, and then we'll line up for a landing. I'm gonna land into the wind, and the wind's coming from behind me, so I'm just gonna throttle back. And the prop will probably fall off, it normally does, but that's okay, it just pops back on. Let me go back around again. Hey Meta, take a video. So we'll slow down. And plop it down right there. Landed a little funny, but that's all right. Sure, the prop came off. It did, but it just pops right back on. So, best thing about this plane is it just pops right back on, and you can fly again. But the Volantex 500mm 3S capable F4u Corsair, one of the best planes I think that has come out this year. So, Wicked RC, like and subscribe.